As we hit 8:30 this morning, and it is time for our 8:30 High Beam, and we are privileged to be joined by Scott Heil. Scott is the Vice President and Commercial Loan Officer of Tuscarawas County for First Federal Community Bank. So, Scott, welcome in. How are you this morning?
Oh, I'm great, Brad. Thanks for having me.
Good. Hey, it's our pleasure to have you. So, welcome you in here. And that's a long title, so I know you've got to be handling some things there. So, first off, being the Commercial Loan Officer, Tuscarawas County for First Federal Community Bank, you guys make a lot of business loans. So maybe explain how you're able to do that personally and company-wide.
Well, the great thing is I work for a great local bank. I mean, we're headquartered in Dover. We have 8 branches in Tuscarawas and Holmes County. So the great thing about us is we're local. We try to be responsive. We try to get back to people quickly. That's really an advantage for us. Sometimes you go up against a large national bank, and we feel that we are much quicker, much more responsive with our customers on getting back to them in a timely manner. And then hopefully also we can provide more information to help them make an informed decision, whenever they're coming to us for a business loan or a commercial loan, so that we can help them grow and we can help them get access to capital much quicker.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, being more familiar with the community that they are in, I think that's got to be able to help you too as kind of a background, doesn't it?
Oh, it absolutely is. I grew up in Dover. Unfortunately, I've crossed the river now. I now live in Philly, but it's great to live here, work here. My family's here. I have 3 kids that go to New Philly schools, and it's just a great place to work and a great place to deal with local businesses. We really have a nice community.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. So it's good to be here. It's good to have you. Tell me a little bit about PPP loans. First of all, what are those? Are they still around, and how were you guys able to handle that?
Yes. So the Paycheck Protection, the SBA, in response to COVID, this was over 2 years ago, came out with the PPP loans. Unfortunately, that program has ended, but in my banking career, I've never had one event where the bank's seen so much demand. They issued several rounds of the SBA PPP loans. I think they issued them 3 rounds. First Federal, we were extremely active with this program. We ended up in a little over 2 years doing $63 million worth of SBA PPP loans.
Wow.
It was a great event for us. We helped a lot of our local customers handle or get through the pandemic. It seems like a distant memory now, but there was an awful lot of uncertainty, for that 8 weeks whenever COVID was originally coming out. And a lot of our customers had concerns, how do we handle this? Am I going to have to lay off my employees for an extended period of time?
Right.
And it was nice that we were able to do the SBA PPP program, and we just had an overwhelming demand, and it was definitely a very rewarding experience for the bank, and a lot of our local customers did benefit from it.
Yeah, I suppose the silver lining was you were probably able to reach out and meet a lot more people and small business owners than maybe you would have. Is that the case, you think?
You know what? Because of the demand we had at the bank, we just really tried to service our First Federal customers, just because we've never seen something like that with the amount of demand. But we really got to know our existing customers a lot better through it.
Yeah. Well, and hopefully we don't have to do that again, right?
I hope COVID is behind us. It sounds like it might always be here, but I wish we can get back to what life was before.
Yeah, hopefully we're headed certainly in that direction. Well, another thing I wonder about, especially in the line of commercial loan officers, we talked to Scott Heil, the Vice President and Commercial Loan Officer, Tuscarawas County, the First Federal Community Bank, is about your relationship philosophy and what sets you and the First Federal Community Bank apart from other potential loaners, I guess.
Yes. So I agree with the relationship philosophy. Previously I worked for a larger bank, And I'd say their culture is more driven by sales culture. And I've been with First Federal close to about 10 years now. And whenever I made that switch, I believe the First Federal culture is more of a service culture. We want to make sure that we're taking care of our customers. We're meeting their needs. You know what I mean? We may not be able to try to sell them 50 million products, but we want to handle their transaction, handle what they need. We're just a small local community bank. All we really do is, bring in deposits, take bank products, and then we give out loans. You know what I mean? We don't have a bunch of different lines. We're not trying to sell insurance. We're not trying to sell investments. We're just a local, good community bank, and I think that makes us unique.
And it makes it more comfortable for people to come in, too, I think.
I agree with that. Thank you, Brad.
Well, Thank you. Hey, if someone's listening and maybe in the market, let's say, for a commercial loan or would like to talk about it, how do they get a hold of you or somebody in the department?
Yes. Again, my name is Scott Heil. I'm at the downtown Dover office at 321 North Worcester Avenue. My cell phone number, people can feel free to give my cell phone a call. My cell phone number is 330-447-9702, or you can call our main office at 330-364-7777.
I'm assuming, too, that you're able to peruse the website and just look for information that you might just be wondering about. Is that true?
Yes, you're correct. At firstfed.com has the bank's information out, has all the commercial lenders' contact information and email addresses as well. Yes.
That sounds perfect. Hey, Scott, thanks a lot for talking to you.
Thank you for your time, Brad.
All right, we'll talk to you again. That is Scott Heil, who's the Vice President and Commercial Loan Officer, Tuscarawas County of First Federal Community Bank, on our 8:30 High Beam here this morning on the BT Morning Show.